This is Shelley Craft coming to you live on SNN Live. We're at the LD Micro main event at the Lux Hotel 2014. I have with me Mr. Jason Hoisager of Arabella Exploration, AXPLF. It's a publicly traded company. I hope I got your name right.
Oh, you did great. Yeah, thank you very much.
Welcome to SNN.
Yeah, thank you, Shelley. Thank you for having me.
Good to have you. Let's get right into it.
Okay.
Give me an overview on the company.
Well, it's real easy. We are a pure play Southern Delaware Basin company based in Midland, Texas. We operate in the Delaware Basin, which is a western part of the Permian. Long life reserves, lots of oil in place, horizontal drilling, big frac jobs, lots of oil. It's very exciting.
So, how many barrels?
Well, that's a good question. It's usually between 600 and 700,000 barrel of oil equivalent per well. We're doing a lot of research in the play now to determine how many locations we have per section, how much can ultimately be recovered per section. But the numbers are very exciting. We think that there's at least 15 million barrels of oil plus associated gas to be recovered per section out in our play. So,
the numbers that you're saying are astronomical. In comparison to where the price of oil was, to where the price of oil is, and that changes like the weather these days, notwithstanding the fact that it's raining in LA, tell me how that affects your growth.
Well, that's also a good question. One of the things that I like to point out is this place started at $38 oil back in 2008, and it was profitable then. Drilling costs were significantly less than they are now, so one of the things that we'll be doing is waiting for the service costs to reset a little bit, which we're already seeing happening on the ground. Should accelerate right after the first of the year, and we'll have a pretty good margin of profit there, be able to return money back to our investors and grow the company at a significant rate. That's the neat thing about us. We're a small company, so every well that we drill is very impactful to our bottom line.
What's your background, Jason?
Well, I have the benefit of being from Midland, Texas, so I grew up
in it.
Yeah.
You have family in the business?
No, actually I don't. My dad was a banker, of all things. But I grew up in Midland, went to school 100 miles away in Lubbock, Texas. Got out of school and became a petroleum landman and leased a lot of acreage and did a lot of fun stuff on the land side, all 2008, 2009, 2010. Great time to be in the Southern Delaware Basin. So,
you know what, most people don't realize it's a really, really big world out there. But Texas is its own world.
Texas is a small world. Midland's a little bit smaller, and the oil industry is even smaller still. So
let me give you the pointed question that an investor audience would like to know. We're rolling to the end of 2014. What is your forecast for Arabella for 2015? And only tell me what you're allowed to.
Well, we have a lot of wells yet to be drilled. We have 4,800 net acres right now, which is a relatively small size. But keep in mind, my background is in land, and it hurts my pride to have the smallest acreage position in the Southern Delaware Basin right now. So we've got some neat ways to grow our company from an acreage standpoint. The wells that we drill, we have a larger working interest in virtually every well, so it's going to increase our net barrels for the company. And I see significant growth. I don't see oil prices is hurting us right now. We may do some creative things in the short run to make sure that we're not locking ourselves into long-term contracts, but I think we're going to be in a good spot. I think we're an exciting company to watch next year.
Jason Hoisager of Arabella Exploration. It's a publicly traded company, and the symbol is AXPLF. I'm Shelley Craft. This is SNN Live, and we're coming to you live from the LD Micro main event at the Lux Hotel 2014. But I got one more question for you.
Yes, sir.
What's your website?
It's arabellaexploration.com. It's pretty easy.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's with two L's, ARABELLA. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for coming on to SNN Live.
Yeah, thank you very much, Shelley. I appreciate your time.
Good to have you.